Om Namah Shivaya. Let us now listen to the continuation of the discourse on who is responsible, what is the remedy, from the book Voice of God, Volume 1 by MahaPeriyava. The question arises, why Veda Rakshana, preservation of the Vedas, which did not decline even during Muslim rule, declined with the advent of British rule? The reason for this is that science and the machine age came along with the Englishman. Several things came to be discovered which were not known till then. In the field of knowledge, a number of truths came to be known through science. This is, of course, good, but when this scientific knowledge was put to practical use, desires grew in a big way, leading to misconduct. Science gave birth to machines with which several things could be done. With the advent of electricity, steam power, it became possible to do things fast. A variety of comforts could be had, but these comforts are all for the senses. If comforts are given to senses, they will seek more and more and increase the desires. Thus, unnecessary aids, which will destroy the soul, multiply. The desire for these comforts, which were never known before and which attracted people of all countries, attracted the Brahmin too. That was another calamity which was the result of science which came with the Englishmen. So called rationalism led him to think that religious matters which are based on faith and experience were all false. He who did not give up his Swadharma even during Muslim rule now gave it up and went in search of comforts. He learned to dress better than Englishmen in tip-top manner, took to smoking cigarettes and acquired the skill to dance. The Englishmen gave plenty of jobs to these people who have become adept in their own way. It was at this stage the great calamity occurred. Till now, there was hereditary trade for each one and there was no worry about finding a living. Now, following the Brahmin, others too gave up their traditional trades and took up the jobs the British gave, the trades that came with them in the banks, railways, etc. Moreover, with the growth in machine power, physical labor was less in demand and some who earned a living through physical labor had to seek other jobs. Instead of the demarcation that such and such jobs are for such and such people, the serious phenomenon of rivalry for jobs came about in our country. Once there is rivalry, usually jealousy, enmity, quarrels, and an array of other similar things have to follow. Apart from that, the Brahmin had a higher intellectual ability due to his ancestors having peddled, as I told you earlier. Due to this, the Brahmin was leading in studies, jobs, etc. Despite being a small percentage of the population, the Brahmin monopolized most of the government jobs in the college, medical field, law, etc. Will these not create hostility in others? The British saw that if this mutual enmity is fomented further, they can make the rule more stable. He brought in the Aryan Dravidian race theory. He effectively sowed the seeds of discord among people who were like children of one mother. In the bitterness that was born in the atmosphere of rivalry, the tactics adopted by the British succeeded well. Om Namah Shivaya. Let us continue to listen to the discourse in the next post. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shankara, Jaya Jaya Shankara, Kanchi Shankara, Kamakoti Shankara.